So, who wants to be rich? We all want to be rich to buy things that we think will make us happy. Do you guys recognize these people? Mike Tyson, MC Hammer, Gary Coleman, and Willie Nelson? They all had something in common, which was that they made it big, becoming billionaires in acting, boxing, and singing. They lost it all because they thought that those material things they could get once they were rich would make them happy, creating this never-ending cycle of wanting more and more. And their short-term wealth generated from a boxing career or a one-hit wonder, and they all ended up broke. Most of them ended up in drugs at some point of their lives or depressed, and even thought they became rich, which was their dream at some point. So what we find at times that is money at times does not advocate to happiness. While many of us go through life with the pursuit of money in our lives, we've been told that money can't buy happiness. But what truth is there with this saying? Is there a correlation with money and happiness? First of all, what is happiness? Happiness is the thought of us, the good life, freedom from suffering, flourishing, well-being, joy, prosperity, and pleasure. For example, I can feel happy when I buy a purse or shoes. But for a lot of people, this is not happiness. But I can feel really happy when I am with my family because I know the absolute joy which they embrace to me. It's these two different things that completely alter the meaning of this famous quote. Although money can buy your family a new house or car, and you can be really happy with the outcome, but does this mean money bought you the happiness, or is it just enjoying the meaning of it? I guess I know everybody has a different meaning of happiness. I think that's the whole point, not materialistic. But it's up to you to know your own definition of happiness. Some studies have shown that in North America, additional income beyond $70,000 does not impact day-to-day happiness. In fact, people who win the lottery often report to feel extremely lonely and unhappy. They often spend their money into debt and ruin social relationships. Peltier explains in the article, Money Doesn't Buy Happiness, that media influences has definitely played a role in the stress and materialism in her own life and those of many in others in society. And we sometimes do not realize how much effect it is having in our lives. She explains how in the film Influenza, the disease of influenza is a social disease that causes people to want more and thinks will do whatever to get what they want. She explained how many people in the film talked about going into credit card debts and working long hour shifts just to afford the right stuff. You can't substitute material things for love or for gentleness, tenderness, or for a sense of comradeship. This passage brings up the idea that people use things to substitute for love, emotions, and friendship. But as Maury said, these things will not hug you back. When you need a hug, some people believe that having more money and things will have them more happy, although the exact opposite is true. Studies have shown that there is no positive correlation between money and happiness. It has been studied that people with higher income are no happier than others with average income, and they end up having more tension and stress. Sometimes spending your money on others is what creates happiness. Like when you donate to a charity, you might feel extremely happy because you're giving to someone and it's making you feel good about yourself. But if you want to spend money yourself to make you happy, try spending on experiences rather than material things like travel or go to an important event, something that's going to give you more experience and it's not going to disappear once you spend that money on it. So instead of buying a really expensive purse or pair of shoes, maybe a cup of coffee will make you more happy if you take it with your friends or family at a coffee shop, because you're spreading the love with them, you're spending the time with them, you're enjoying that moment. You are buying a coffee, but you're enjoying the meaning of being with your family. So money can buy happiness if you spend it the right way. It's up to you to define your own definition.